Welcome back to the IHRA Snap-on Tools U.S. Open Nationals at Darlington International Dragway. Now, before we move on to quarterfinal action in Pro Modified, take a look at what happened to Randy Moore. We've already seen Randy blow the engine in taking the #1 qualifying spot. During his competition run against Norm Wisner, he darn near put it into the cheap seats.
What a terrible shame for Randy Moore, who had everybody wondering if this could be the event. But he's been doing this all season long. He has some tremendous handling difficulties with that Lamborghini. Watch the inexperience now of the young driver. The minute you touch that out-of-bounds marker, you should shut the car down instantly. He was just a little late in doing that, but no harm.
And so Norm Wisner advanced, and he will be a part of our first matchup in the quarterfinal round in Pro Modified. Here's a look at Norm out of Lilburn, Georgia, with a nostalgic car, 1955 Vicky, with 698 cubic inches under the hood. His opponent, Chris Hunt from Killen, Alabama.
Don't sell Wisner short now. Remember, when he ran against Moore, he turned a 699 at 199 miles per hour. He could bump Hunt off. Hunt only ran a 702 in the first round in defeating Wayne Torkelson's Thunderbird.
Pro Modified crews vary. Oh, we've got a red light. Red light for Norm Wisner, and Chris Hunt will advance.
What a shame Wisner was on a roll. Chris Hunt to a 692, 202 miles per hour.
Now here comes the car that used to be known as the Black Mariah, the Corvette of Freddie Hahn out of West Seneca, New York. Hahn's opponent, Tim McAmis, the reigning Pro Modified world champion. McAmis from Moscow Mills, Missouri, where he spends his time building race cars.
Hahn qualified #6, then in the first round he ran a 690. He's right on the edge of those 680.
The blown Corvette in the left lane. The nitrous-powered Trans Am in the right lane. It looks like Hahn will get there first, and he does.
Hahn pulls it out by about a half of the car length with a 695, 198 miles per hour.
Here's another look on our ESPN half-track camera. Freddie Hahn had him by half a car length. And our ESPN photo finish camera shows that he extended that to 1 full body length. Now here comes Ed Hoover out of Columbia, South Carolina. 1989 Camaro with a 632 cubic inch nitrous assisted engine. And there is Pat Moore from Kinsman, Ohio, driving for Cleveland Cavaliers NBA basketball standout Larry Nance.
Hoover with a brand new sponsor this year, the No Fear Gear, clever name car. Being motioned by his crew chief into the lights ever so carefully. There is Larry Nance. He'll be turning the computer on as soon as that car stages. You'll see him turn the computer on and back away.
Pat Moore, probably the only driver in the sport who makes less money than his crew chief. Both cars are set. I take that back. Hoover last the stage. Off they go, both cars carrying the wheels. Pat Moore begins to dawdle a little bit, and it will be Ed Hoover advancing.
Ed Hoover is on a rip. Look at the elapsed time on this, 686, 202 miles per hour.
Now we step aboard with a record holder in Pro Mod, Al Billis, working the gear shift levers, the line brake. Here is his opponent, points leader in Pro Modified, Scotty Cannon. Before they run, let's get down to the big end and Brett.
Nobody knows this racetrack like you. I swear, 686. You have to feel for Pat Moore. He goes on 97, and you train length him.
I tell you, the track's good. I like this track. It's close to my home, so I don't have to worry about the long drive home, so I got a good mind about it, and everything's working real good, too.
You got an awful lot of fans up there, too, I might add.
Yeah, I got my Columbia fans with me.
Incredible job. How much quicker can this thing go if the air cools off a little?
We didn't turn it up that run because we really felt we didn't have to, even though Pat's real tough, but we'll turn it up for the next run.
Well, an 86 is stout, but in this field, it's not that stout.
Now, I know it. Anything can happen.
Indeed it can. Here comes Al Billis out of Canada, #2 in points with a couple of race victories to his credit this year. With a 632 cubic inch nitrous assisted engine, there is the wild 1940 Chevrolet body style of the points leader, Scotty Cannon.
And here we go for a ride. You're with Al Billis inside. He has his hand on the first gear lever of the planetary transmission, concentrating on the tree. Now watch when he leaves, he'll go to second gear. Now he'll grab third and then fourth and leg it out. Watch him go up for the parachute levers, release the parachutes, they blossom open, and he has a victory.
A great run, 691 at 188 miles an hour. On a day like this, that wouldn't cut it here at Darlington. But Al Billis comes out the winner, and here's why. In the left lane, Scotty Cannon red lights. Let's get down to the big end now and meet Al Billis.
Well, obviously something happened down there. Did you know that Scotty Cannon red lighted?
No, I saw him pull in deep stage. I didn't know what happened. I saw my purge solenoids. Actually, I was staging the car, and I purged it, and the solenoid stuck open. So I was purging off nitrous oxide, and I kind of thought, you know, I didn't know if Scotty, he might have seen that. But then I pulled in stage, and he deep staged, and saw going down track. I saw he was out in front of me, but I saw some smoke out of his car, so I don't know whether he ran it through or not.
Well, the number was still incredible, 691 at only 188.
Yeah, I clicked it off really. Nosed over, and I thought, uh-oh. So I think that was just out of nitrous, I hope.
Unbelievable.
Thanks a lot.
Well, sometimes it helps to be lucky rather than good. Chris Hunt will give up lane choice to Al Billis in the semifinals, while Ed Hoover will take lane choice in his meeting with Freddie Hahn.